Welcome, friends. It is I, Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for the vlog. In the background is going to be, it should be Anubis Jungle. This game was balls crazy. What happened here was, at the beginning, you'll see one of our viewers left at the start. They needed to go eat dinner. And my feeling about that is, meal time is a thing you should know coming ahead of time. And, don't sign up for a match and then leave us before the match even starts. So we're screwed here and we're stuck here for 10 minutes. But we do pretty well the first 10 minutes. We're able to hold out. And eventually they come back after 10 minutes. And there we go. We're still trying to play the game with them being very low level. Now, we saw this with text messages. When you're in a game, a competitive game, be in the damn game. That's my feeling about it. If you got something else you need to do, don't play the game right now. Play a single player game, play an offline game. I don't care. Don't play a competitive game because you're ruining the game for everyone else. This is a game where everyone's relying on everyone else to be there. I don't like winning games because of DCs. I don't like losing games because of DCs. I don't like winning games because of AFKs. I don't like losing games because of AFKs. I want a good fight. That is always how I am about it. So I don't like it when someone leaves. I just don't. Or if they're distracted by something. If you're going to be distracted, play something else. Just play something else because you're ruining the fun for everyone else. We're relying on each other to be there, to bring it, so we can have a real good game. So that I am a bit frustrated with this person in this match as it goes forward, but we keep fighting, we keep trying. I'm Anubis Jungle. You know how I am with Anubis Jungle. I can be on point pretty well, and I am very much on point in this game. So it is a very exciting game. Watch this match to completion. It is pretty damn crazy. Now, today is the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. And holy crap, there's a lot of haters. God damn. I've only been up for an hour, and there is so much hate for America. Do you even know what America is? Like, holy crap to some of the haters. You just hating because it's a thing to do? Like, there's a deeper thing. But let's just talk about 4th of July a second here. Out of Temptation, I was thinking maybe we could have done maybe a 4th of July thing where I just did a bunch of God voices, but the realization was we don't have the time, and my voice would not be able to hold because trying to do Fenrir just going,
"Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?"
Oh god, it is killing my throat. Or Jean Quay. Let's see, what's the next line after that one? I want to see here. I can't remember right now. Okay. Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming? That would be terrible. Oh god, I need more voice practice before I even try that. But the Fenrir voice just hurts so much to do this morning right now. Fenrir takes a lot of work. I can only do for like a couple minutes at a time before I just lose my throat completely. It is a very throat-wrecking just voice to do. I gotta practice my voice in general. I got a Stelsky guy who I haven't done in months, but I know I can get it back. Jean Quay I need practice on. Fenrir, I don't even know how you can do it. I think it's kind of like a vocal fry where it just will F up your vocal cord, so I shouldn't do it too much anyway. But there's a couple different voices I have that we've done in the Patreon exclusives. Like, I want to just have all these voices and practice them, so I just have them, and then eventually just hold conversations with myself and just confuse the audience. I think that's the plan. But just having a lot of characters in my pocket just to do, but they're all my characters. They're not from things for the most part, besides, Fenrir and Jean Quay, because they're things, but there are versions of them. Though, oh god, that Fenrir voice, my throat's killing it already. About that. Now, I guess we should talk about Smite before we go into underliners. We put up the Raw America on Reddit again because, oh my god. America! F yeah! That one gets a lot of hate out, and I guess that's why we should talk about that later. Okay, let's talk about Smite. Okay, so, the new jungle, it's a thing. The new jungle allows pretty much every god to jungle right now. Everybody! Except maybe Gep. You can still try Gep, but I see Amazon Cobb jungle. I'm going to try Amazon Cobb jungle. I want Joden. I did traditional ones. I want Joden, Anubis. But you're going to see an Agni jungle in the future. Yeah, not this week, but next week. We're going to see a lot more junglers. I'm just going to play jungle with every single god. And we're going to see which ones work, which ones don't. I feel like if it's not a popular jungle, you do them as a second jungler. And if it's a popular jungle, you do them as a first jungler. What I mean by that is, some games we play two jungles with no support, and some games we just play it straight with one jungle. I feel like support is the one that gets replaced when you do this, because all the lanes need somebody in them. So support gets replaced with a second jungler, which can do really well. if you do it right. I've done Ra in the jungle, done Agi in the jungle, I've done Osiris, and Odin, and traditional ones. Oh god, Bastet I do not like right now. Her cats die instantly. They nerfed 150 HP on her cats, that's all they did. But it's enough to fudge up her cats. Her cats are worthless, more so than before. I'm skipping the Bastet guide. It's not happening. I am not doing another Bastet guide right now. Those cats are worthless. They die instantly. They are not worth your time. So Bastet is not getting a guide. Cabrakan is next on the list. We're skipping Bellona as well because I feel like Bellona's going to get one more kit change before she's just solid forever. Like, I feel like she still has too much. She's got the shield, she's got the heal, she's got the being able to hit multiple things at once with her too. She's got so much going on with her. I feel like they're going to do one more potential fundamental change to her kit. Of course, you can argue I could have just worded things where, like, with her shield, just say, just build up stacks on shield. Not mentioning that you get it off minions. Though I would have probably said it's smart to get off minions really quick and then go after her gods. So, yeah, that would have been out of date already, just like that right there. So, I don't know. I try to be as general as possible, but in the tips section, I have to give you some specifics. And crap, I can't give you good tips if they change stuff like that around. So, Bellona's getting skipped. So it's going to be Cabrakan next. And Cabrakan is not a support. He is a jungler. He is an assassin. He is, as they put it, Fat Loki. You build him in the jungle. You farm up and you wreck from there. You do not play him support. He is a shit support. Holy crap. He is not worth doing it there. You could try, but no. Don't even. He is just a good jungle. He's a good secondary jungle as well. So I think that's the way I'm going to play him. And I'll put him as a jungler in the suggested for beginners because he just does it way too well. He's a bit complicated, but he does it well there. And then Chalk comes after him, I believe, and then we'll go through the C's. Cupid eventually. Can't wait for Cupid because Cupid's fun. And that'll be that. Okay, so Smite. Let's talk about Raw America. Raw America is an amazing video. Raw America took, like, days to do. It took so long to do that thing for a 1-minute video. We put a lot of work in that thing. Last year was great, and now we're putting up on Reddit again this year, so you can check that out. But here's what's weird. The hate that comes out. It's like people don't like how much America loves itself, I guess? Like, I don't get it. So 4th of July, that's America Day. It is the day for America. And you see a lot of America being prideful and stuff, and a lot of people hating on America very hard. And I don't get it, I guess. I love my country. My country is also very stupid in a lot of ways. But I don't get the hate from other countries. Like, I don't get it at all. What do we do that you care about at all? What do you do that I should care about? I don't care about the other countries in a way that I would want to insult them. We all have these stereotypes we put about everybody, right? Like, for America, the stereotypes are the French are cowards, and the French are snooty a-holes. To the point, though, it's funny, though, whatever you call it, the guy who leads Paris. He's like, could you guys be a little bit less dicks to tourists? Because we need that tourism money. That's like the head of either Paris or France that said that about the French in Paris. It's like, can you guys be less dicks? We need that tourism money. You guys are being really dick. I know that much. And then, of course, the American view of the British is stiff upper lip, and they're just strong and very industrious, and just mostly positive viewpoints of the British, or of hooligans. Hooliganism. Those are the two viewpoints. Either you're a hooligan, or you are a high-class man who can handle things with a stiff upper lip. Or you enjoy drinking. Oh, no, that's the Irish. That's the Irish, right? Italian, spicy meatballs. Like, everyone can be reduced to, like, one or two things. America is prideful, and they don't give a crap about anyone else. Like, you can say that for that one. Australia doesn't care what anyone thinks. Australia does what they do. Australia is just Australia. Also, the scariest place on Earth is Australia because they have every deadly animal ever there. You can just go down the list with just whatever stereotypes we all put on each other. But I don't know. I feel like it's all stuff we should be laughing at ourselves about more so than anything else, instead of being hurtful about it. I laugh at how prideful we are, at how arrogant we can be, us Americans, about how great we are, or just about things in general. We are very... I like the arrogance. I don't like the... I like a little bit of arrogance. That's fine, because you can have some prideful, because it does open you up for a fall. See, hubris messes you up a little bit, which hubris before a fall is hilarious. You see that with me all the time. So I like a little bit of arrogance. Not like super conceited arrogance, just a little bit there. And America can go a bit too far with it to the point that it's just hilarious and laughable. And it's just funny. just, we can laugh at ourselves with that. And I think that's the better way. Just laughing at yourselves like, yeah, we're silly in that way. I think that's the better way to go about it. But there's just people who are just very hurtful about it. Very hurtful about the shortcomings of a country. And I don't get that. I really don't. I might be wording this all incorrectly in some way. Like, there's just a lot of... Okay, let me tell you. Okay, here's some dumb things we've done. When we when we wanted to go to a war with Iraq, France didn't want to go in on that, right? So what did we do? We did the stupidest, most childish thing in Congress. We changed the name for some items on the food menu in Congress. That was, we changed French fries to freedom fries and French toast to freedom toast. That is American tax dollars at work right there. Oh my god, are we retarded? Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's one of the dumbest things we did. This was during the Bush administration. Oh my god. We are not that smart sometimes. We aren't. That's great. And for me, that's just hilarious. It's hilarious in how stupid it was. And how childish we can be. Other people view that as proof of how horrible we are. And just how childish, but in a negative way. I think it's hilarious. I think it has to be you're an American for that, I guess? I don't know. I really don't. I think it's dumb. I think it was a waste of tax money. I think it was really stupid. But I can't help but laugh at how stupid it is. I really can't, because it's my country, I guess. And I guess if I laughed at something that you laughed in, like, your country, maybe it would be viewed as a hurtful, angry thing. But I don't know. At the same time, I just see people say such angry things mixed in it. Like, there's an angry tone to the insults people throw sometimes, instead of it just being a laugh kind of thing. If you get what I mean. Like, it's like, F your country. Your country's so stupid they changed French fries to freedom fries, something like that. Like, that's not as fun as, like, I don't know. Just like, there are just people who are on the attack about a country's shortcomings. And there's ways to have fun with it, but actually, maybe you can't really get it from someone outside your country. I don't know about that, but there's a lot of people saying F America today. And I don't see the need. I don't see the reason for it. I just don't. I don't get it. I'll never say F another country, because why? Why would I? I could disagree with the policies of another country. Like, America is not a big fan of China's policies. Definitely not a big fan of China's policies with the way they handle things, but no reason to say F the country. F the entire 1-point-something billion people. Like, come on. Although I am very, because of my history with medicine knowledge and stuff like that, I'm not happy with a lot of countries in Africa. I'm really not happy with, let's see here. South Africa has a lot of really bad policies I'm not a fan of. There's like a lot of things down there I really do not like that they have done, which is very unfortunate. South Africa, I don't know anymore, but like maybe 10, 20 years ago had the highest AIDS population, and it was causing it itself in a way, because they were not doing it very well. There was just a lot of bad things there. There's just some policies down there not so great. Not so great is the best way to put it. And it got a lot of people killed. And it's getting a lot of people killed down there. So it's a country I'm not happy with because of just the way they're handling things there. And you can get why people aren't so happy with America. Because we butt into a lot of places. And we what's the word here? Yeah, we don't mind our own business. We do not mind our own business. We think we're the protagonist. America thinks it's the protagonist. America just shows us like, oh, hey, time to party? It's time to party. That's basically America. That's how it is. And maybe that's why people don't like us so much, because we butt in a lot. We definitely butt in a lot. We are fighting all over the place. We have things in place all over the place with the belief that we are protecting ourselves, that we are hurting ourselves from the inside with all these damn shootings and the race riots going on. So, yeah, okay. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. There's just weird things I don't get. Someone calling America a bunch of indoctrinated idiots. And I go look at the World Cup and say that again. Everyone's got pride in their countries. Some people have ridiculous pride in their countries. Everyone's indoctrinated to a point. A lot of countries can be more indoctrinated than others. But what's wrong with having some pride in your country is my question. You can have some pride in your country, you can have pride in yourself, you can have pride. There's people who have pride in everything. Like, what's the problem with having pride in something, right? Pride in your country. You were born in a country that you're proud of. Not bad. Proud of your state. Born in a state you're proud of. Or province, whatever. Pride of your city, pride of your town, pride of your race, pride of your people, pride of your culture, pride of a bunch of things. And it's good to be proud of what you are. But why use that pride of what you are to be an asshole to the other things? There are people who say America doesn't have culture like Europe does, or America doesn't have culture like Britain does, or this or that. It's like, you have no culture. We have plenty of culture. You have none. You guys don't have any at all. You guys are shit because you have no culture. Why even make that statement? Why even make that argument? That doesn't make any sense. 200 years. There was a point when Europe was 200 years. There was a point when any country, not just Europe's a continent, any country was 200 years. You came first. What of it? What of it? This is what doesn't make any sense. This is why the hatred of noobs doesn't make any sense when you think about it for players like someone who's just good at a game and then they hate noobs. You were a noob once. Everyone's a noob once. Everyone doesn't understand things once. Now, if you're getting a noob in a game, that's matchmaker's fault. If you're playing, I don't know. You shouldn't be getting noobs if you're in a higher level thing. That's matchmaker's fault if you are. But, everyone was a noob at one point. There's no reason to hate on newbies in anything, because everyone was new at one point. I don't know if I'm going anywhere right now. I think I'm just talking. I'm definitely just talking. It's America Day. It's America Day. Today we're gonna have barbecue. I'm gonna have hot dogs and hamburgers and steak and, well, I'm Asian and Mexican, so I'm gonna have a lot of different things. Like, it's carne asada and burgers, of course. Well, that's American. Hot dog. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have rice with some of these things. That's Asian. And then just a mix of other things. I'm gonna tell you guys some stories that make no damn sense. Here's one. So, at a budding college, he went to France for the summer. And he's there and all that stuff. And here's a funny thing that happened. A freshman there found out that he was American. And the Frenchman just started talking a bunch of shit about America. And the one that stood out the most was, your stupid melting pot with your diluting the bloodlines and all that stuff. You're just a bunch of mutts and mongrels, whatever. This was a black Frenchman. That's all I got. That's all I got right there. We view France as like a white place with snooty white guys or snooty white ladies. Well, they got black Frenchmen as well. But that's a mix right there. Black Frenchman. America, you will have a mix of black and French as well. Or some sort of Asian with some sort of black. Or some sort of South American with some sort of other South American mixed with some sort of South American and a black. And Asian. And something white. And all these other things. I just don't get it. The f*** doesn't matter. The mix of the races, right? Like, I don't get it. This is the thing I like about America, and with globalization, it doesn't matter anymore. Everywhere else has it as well, for the most part. Well, depending on where you are. The mixing of cultures, the mixing of races, the mixing of a lot of different things. What is wrong with the mixing? It just creates more interesting things. You have, like, I'm in San Diego. Now, getting into race could be causing a lot of trouble here, but I don't think it will cause any trouble, although some people will cause trouble anyway, but I think my viewers are good enough to not be dumb about this. I'm in San Diego. Alright? We have Ethiopian, we have other countries from Africa, I can't remember right now, why did I even start with that? We have Egyptian, we have Iranian, we have Pakistani, we have Indian, we have Irish, Italian, French, Mexican, Argentinian, Canadians, of course. We got Chinese, Taiwanese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Laotian, Filipinos, Hawaiians. I guess Hawaiians are still American. Hawaiians, Norwegians. We got the whole goddamn planet in San Diego, as far as I can tell. Everyone's here. And all those foods are here, too. This is probably what's most important. All the food's here, guys. All of it. You want to travel the world? Come to San Diego and eat all the food there. Because it's all here. You got the pho. You got... I think pad thai is an American invention, actually. You got the pho. You got those sandwiches that Vietnamese make. You got sushi. You got pizza. You have varying kinds, Americanized and non-Americanized. Mexican food, Americanized, non-Americanized. Got Ethiopian food. You got, was it West Africa or East Africa? No, I think it was West Africa. We got sambusas here, people. Sambusas are the bomb. Ooh, we got crepes. We got other words from France. Look, I'm an ignorant American. I'm just throwing out words out there, but we got so many things. I've been to so many places. I've eaten so many foods from so many different places. Some were great, some were not. That is just how it is. I have eaten so many different animals down here because everything gets imported over here. Just so many different... Everything's here. Everything's here, guys. This is my thing, is why I don't understand the hate, because everything's here. Like, there's so much stuff here that is so great that I don't see the reason to hate, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm all over the place with this. I'm definitely all over the place with this vlog. All over the place, all up in here. I like how America has so much crap in it. How we have so many different countries here, nations, food, cultures, all this stuff over here. We got different freaking instruments. Like, there's a bunch of instruments I've been, like, the hell is that thing? Like, there's so many different instruments down here, and it's cool. There's a dude that goes by the beach and just plays a didgeridoo. Like, didgeridoos are awesome. Those things are cool. Like, you gotta do, like, a double throat thing for that? It's crazy. That thing's pretty damn cool. Didgeridoos are awesome. Do some, like, circular breathing to play those, I think. That's the word for it. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. We got, like, a church for everything down here. In one block, it has a mosque, a church, and I can't remember the other two. It's just one block with 4 different religions on it. We got that here. And they don't give each other shit. That is great. They debate religion all the goddamn time. I was there one time, like, dang, these guys have been going at it for a couple hours here. Because, like, we're like, looking around and just checking things out. And they were just going at it. But there's just, holy crap. Seriously. Just, I don't know. Where am I going? I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm not going anywhere with this. I love my country. I think that's a nutshell there. I love my country. That's it. I like my country. I like that there's so much going on here. I like that we do have pride in ourselves. I like that we believe that we can do anything. Because we've done a lot in our past. Some people say we don't have a culture. We were on the goddamn moon. We were on the moon, people. That's ours. We took the moon. That's our damn moon. This is the American moon. Alright? That's it. There. We took it. Done. There. We're taking Mars, everybody. Freaking taking Mars. We've done things. We've invented things. Like, 200 years, it's got a culture there. Genome Project, everybody. Genome Project. Protein Project will be pretty crazy if we ever pull that one out. Well, that one will take a long time to figure out. Just, things have happened here. Lots of things. Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know. We've got a lot of stupid people in this country. But you've got a lot of stupid people in your countries as well. There's a lot of stupid people in general. That's just how it is. There's dumb people everywhere. There's smart people everywhere. There are shit people everywhere. There are good people everywhere. Everything is happening every goddamn where. It's all happening. Not just in one place or another. Not just America. Not just the United Kingdoms, which is a whole combination of things. Not just Australia. Not just China. Not just Russia. Not just all these countries that I'm just naming the big ones because why not? There's stuff going on everywhere. Good and bad. No reason to focus, I think. Still don't know where I'm going with this. God bless America. Fudge it. There you go. There you go. There. That's not actually the point of this whole thing. I'm just talking here, guys. I'm just talking. That's basically it. And I have no focus here, which is why it's going everywhere, which is big surprise. That's how it usually is. But this is, at least it's not me bitching about Hi-Rez again. That's a good one, right? At least it's not that. Look, I like Smite a lot. I wish Hi-Rez did better. And I should stop holding them to a high standard, to a professional standard. I should just let them be who they be and just stop bitching about it. But when they do something dumb, I'll bring it up, I'll point it out, but move on from there. That's what's gonna happen with that thing. That's it, everybody. I think, that's it. One more story. Scarf is indoctrinated. Very much so. I am very indoctrinated. When something very patriotic happens, a tear will roll down my eye. It does happen. Something just hella patriotic. Like, can't think of anything right now, but, America's Got Talent is a show celebrating American talent. The funny thing about that is, what do you see on there? You see every freaking race on that show. You see people who immigrated in on that show as well. Everything's on that damn show. And sometimes, because it's a good way to get votes, they do patriotic stuff. And there's some really good patriotic stuff that brings a tear to my eye. Like, oh, that flag. And then, tear just rolls down cheek. And then I have to wipe it with a single hand. It is just a thing that happens here in America for a lot of Americans. Oh man, 9/11 was huge. 9/11 was a big thing. By the way, Super Mario Maker comes out on 9/11. We're buying that when it comes out. Day one. Oh, that'll be fun. The fear that America has is kind of crazy. You know, like 9/11 happens, we freak out, and so we go high security with the airports and all that stuff. We go after Afghanistan. For some reason, we go after Iraq for no good reason. Sure, dude's not a very cool guy, but we didn't have reason to do that. We were supposed to finish the job in Afghanistan. We went for Iraq for some reason. We kept the war machine going pretty much. We did make a lot of profits off keeping the war machine going, but then when the war was over, the economy went to shit, and Obama had to pick that up, and we have Obama doing whatever the hell you like or don't like about him with all the things going on with him. With that, and 9/11 did change a lot of things. It changed who people hated, which is what's annoying. Because there's no reason. There was no reason to go after Muslims, and just one of the worst things we've done as Americans is the willful ignorance we have towards the Middle East. The viewpoint that all Muslim or just Islam is bad. Like, there's a lot of people who feel that way in America, and that is flat out wrong. Of course, there's a lot of people in a lot of countries who feel that about other countries, but it's flat out wrong for them too. Just the misinformation, the misinterpretation, the outright hatred based on other people's words that came out of 9/11 and still going forward is not okay. It's something that's very wrong about us that we've done that is not good. It's unfortunate. It really is. And it is a human trait. Willful ignorance. Just willfully talking about something without actually knowing what the hell you're talking about. Happens a lot. A lot. And it's not just something as big as this. Like, hating Islam and Muslims for the dumb reasons that we have hated them for. Because they're people who they were just not they're not responsible for it. There's people who hate us. But that doesn't mean the entire goddamn religion hates us. Like, we're just making them hate us more. Like, we're dumb. We're dumb for doing that. Like, we deserve some hate because we're dumb. But everyone deserves hate because they do something dumb, of course. So, I don't know. Maybe it's okay that people hate America. I don't know. At the same time, I think hate isn't okay. At the same time, I don't know. Like, I hate hate. I've said this before many times. I hate hate. And it's not okay in a way. But, I don't know. Now, do I ever have a point? I don't know about that. I don't think I ever have a point. Well, where I'm going with this is just the human trait of how we go on these crusades in a way, and sometimes they don't make any goddamn sense, but they happen anyway. Like, every day or every other day, there's a new freaking crisis on the internet, right? Or a new outrage, right? That makes no sense. We're going long here. Screw it. We're going long. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem had this whole controversy about Soleil, a chick in the new Fire Emblem, and a bunch of misinformation came out that she's bi, that she's lesbian, that you can cure her lesbianism, that all these stupid things. People who didn't even know about the game were just saying they're not buying the game because it's anti-lesbianism, this and that and all that stuff. I'm gonna spoil Fire Emblem for this, for people ready. There's a character named Soleil. She hits on girls, but she's into men. She hits on girls to mess with her dad. That's what she does. But she really likes cute girls because they're just adorable. Who doesn't like cute girls? They're adorable. So she has that trope where when she's around cute girls, she doesn't perform well in battle. So if she fights a cute girl on the battlefield, she gets a bit shaken up. She can't do so well. If you remember playing Fire Emblem Awakening, that's Lonky. Or Lonky, whatever his name was. The swordsman who has a hard time around women. That's a trope that's already been played, but this time it's a woman having it. In the relationship arc for that girl, if you play a male, like, she's not an actual lesbian. She just doesn't mess with her dad. You can only marry her straight. The male character can use a potion on her that she doesn't know that changes genders. So she sees men as women and women as men. And the idea there is so that she can become more comfortable with the genders there, which is a very odd idea for the game storyline-wise. And so she can become more comfortable around women, especially the cute ones, so she doesn't get weak in battle. That's the idea there. There is no curing of lesbianism, because she's not actually a lesbian in the first place. There's none of that. She's just a character who has a weird arc about her. That's about it. There's no anti-lesbianism here. There's no anti-gay here. There's none of that. It's just a character with a funny arc. That's all it is. and it got blown out of proportion and mistranslated not so well, considering it's only in Japan right now. And you had people just talking about it who didn't know about it, who didn't know at all. For me, it was reading a bunch of people, a bunch of things. When I came upon it, it was people saying it's anti-lesbian. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I looked for a lot of information, read up a lot of stuff, and then found someone who actually owns the game, who actually translated the game, who actually knows what the scene is, and they laid it all out there. So there was an unnecessary crusade, unnecessary outrage for no reason. It's just a weird story thing, but it's not actually what people made it out to be. That's what happened there. Every day is a new outrage. Every day there's some new crusade to go on, and it's just, I know we need things to do. We need things to feel better about ourselves about, so we can go on a crusade and stuff. But there's better things to do with our time, better things to do with our lives, than to go on these crusades that don't actually mean a damn thing. One more story, and we'll go out. When I was in college, I went to a lot of protests, and I helped organize protests, and I did really well. Like, I helped drum up enthusiasm for these protests really well. Here's the thing. I got caught up into the protests because buddies were doing the protests, so they had me come along with them, and then I just got into it, and I just made them really work. I had no f***ing clue what I was protesting about. Protesting is just a fun thing to do because you have a bunch of people with you, and you're all doing some common goal. It is tribalism, clanism, whatever, being a group. It is a thing where you want to be in a group, and you enjoy being a group. This is an instinct from human nature. We like being in groups. We like doing things together. It comes from our past. And I was part of the problem. I was in these protests. I was organizing them very well, very enthusiastically, getting good support for something I actually did not know jack all about. And that's on me. That is a thing that happens. We get onto something we know jack shit about. We just do it because we can do it, and it is fun, and it just makes us feel better about ourselves. That is something we do. And I did it. And I realized I'm the asshole. That's what I realized, because I didn't know jack shit about what I was protesting. That's the end of the vlog. That's it. Was it a good cause? It was an okay cause. I don't know why. It's addicting to be in a group, isn't it? Sometimes. It is a long vlog. I better make sure I'm the one who takes care of the cleaning here before Jinx kills me over how long this vlog is. I believe the Anubis game was pretty long. It's either almost done or it's just done. But there you go. That right there is the vlog. That Anubis game was insane, right? Or it's still going. That Anubis game is insane. It is crazy how that game goes. I'm on point at times. I'm not on point at times. Ares is on point at times. And yeah, it was a game. It's very much a game. There you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun making it, I think. I was crazy in this thing. Hope you had fun listening and watching. That's what's all about it. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.